Hello everyone. In today's session, we will see how to handle text files and some questions based on CBSE computer science exams. So, while handling a text file, there are different types of operations or steps you need to take care. The first step is opening the file. Files have to be opened or created before handling the file. So after that, you will be able to read from the file, then you will be able to write into the file and add contents into the file, that is called as appending and closing. And also you can search for a particular data inside a file. So these are the different operations you can do on a file system. So files are nothing but they are records which are being stored and which can be accessed later on. In a usual Python program, when you get the output, when you close the output screen, you will not be able to save the data which you have seen on the output screen. But to save it permanently, we use files. So there are two types of files. One is a text file and the other one is a binary file. Text files are known with the extension with .txt and they can be opened directly and you can read it. So the normal text editors which is available can be used over here. You can use a notepad or a wordpad and it is being stored. When saving it, you have to save it with the .txt extension. And this is going to be demarked by a new line. So when you look at a line, the line when you end it has a special character called as a /n. So over here we call that as EOL, that is end of line. So every line is going to be suffixed with the end of line notation. So, and every character is going to be in a format of ASCII or a Unicode character. In binary files are stored and are very large in size. So the storage can be images, videos, audios, or data files itself. It is very hard to read a binary file and it is going to be difficult to open a binary file also. And this file especially doesn't have any delimiter on it. So it doesn't have any specific ending as such to a line or to a file. So this is much faster than the text file, and binary files are going to have a special kind of module which is called the pickle module where we are going to handle binary files. So binary files are handled a little differently than the text file system. Then moving on to the third type of file, which is the comma separated value files, which is very similar and it is going to be operated by MS Excel, and you can either import or export data in form of MS Excel. And it is very important to note that these CSV files also have a set of separate functions which can help retrieving and importing and exporting data into the file. And all the values, as I said, the demarker, the delimiter can be set in this file, but the common delimiter is the comma, which is going to separate the values from the file. And of course, CSV files handle large amount of data. So as we have seen CSV, binary and text files, there are different types of operations which can be performed on the file. So these are the set of operations. In the beginning, you have to create the file and then open the file, read the file, or write into the file before reading, and then you can read the file. Appending is nothing but adding data to the existing file. It is going to be added at the end. Then deleting, creating a copy, updating files. So in our CBSE, we don't have deleting and we are not going to create any copies of the file. But looking at the text files operations are going to be more statistical. Questions are going to be asked in CBSE. And when you look at the DAT files, the DAT file questions are going to be a case-based study question where you need to either fill in the blanks or you need to complete a set of code in the given question. And for practicals, both text files and binary files, CSV files are very, very important because you will be asked to operate based on the different types of file operations in practicals.